New player learns Valorant day number 22. We're starting off with our fundamentals training in order to see that consistent improvement. Today our focus is going to be on gunfight hygiene because, while we do have other things I need to improve, like my movement, peeking, reloading after shooting, I can't do that when I stop thinking about strafing properly. It all goes to shit. So we might practice this for a couple more days and then we'll move on to something else. But for now, let's see how we do today. Our gunfight hygiene in deathmatch was actually pretty clean today. Of course, like my first couple of kills, and there were some fights where I had some movement error, but I'm definitely getting a bit more consistent in my ability to not have it, which is pretty good to see. I also remembered to kind of have consistent hygiene at different ranges. So closer range, more of a run and gun style, while at a longer range, more of a bursting side to side, shoot them in the face style. And it seemed to be working out pretty well. I noticed in this clip, I have this weird thing where I jump as soon as I see someone. I don't know why I was doing that. I hope that's not something that I have a habit of. I'll just have to pay attention to that to see if I am doing that more often than I imagine. Let me catch you up to speed. Game 1, we started off C, we rotated over to A because they pushed fast. I am now of the opinion that this rotation is too slow and it'd be better to just run back through our spawn, but this is my later, more refined strategy brain speaking. Right now we're just trying to see, is anyone gonna let us kill them? Some whiffed shots there, movement error. One thing that I'm beginning to notice is that the other day I was focusing on fighting in the games like I do in deathmatch, and I think I need to just think about that during ranked games to be more successful. On to round number 2, we're holding C with the waterfall teleporter, and another thing where I just kind of learned a bit more, it's better to hold a bit more forward on my teleporter here so that I have more vision, because I'm holding like this tiny crack that they can kind of just like pop and swing all the way across, and then I can't really get a shot on them. But if I'm more forward, I do have more time to actually hit that shot. Then we kind of just get outplayed here on the swing. I'm holding a bit too close to the door, so they wide swing, and then bam, 2 to the dome. Here we are on the retake A. As a C player, you have to do this a lot. So I ran through B this game, so I got here a bit quicker than last time. Movement error on that first shot, very rushed and terrified there. I catch Reyna. I should have taken the time and gone for the headshot because I end up wasting 2 bullets. Take my time a little bit. Actually, I think that was a lucky shot on Sage, undeserved. Go for the defuse here and then try to juke him out with the teleport. A little tricky play there because now he doesn't know where I am, but I walk back to exactly where I was, which puts me exactly where he would expect me to be, and we lose the fight. Let's get an instant replay of that fight because this is a tempo-defining fight of the game where I can reset my team's mental and bringing us to 1-2, and it looks like I rushed my shot and clicked before I micro-adjusted, resulting in me losing the fight. Following this, my gunfight hygiene just went down the drain, where I'm just like spraying and then, shooting people in the body, not holding my crosshair at the correct height. I am not sure where my head was at during this game. Maybe I need to review my games sooner after that I play them because this is just pretty ridiculous, and I'm just like doing random things, shooting at the body, not holding my crosshair at the correct level, which then causes us to lose fights, which probably builds frustration in my mind, and then it's just kind of like a downward cycle of destruction where I'm like elevating the enemy players in my mind, but really it's just me not playing the game the way I should be. We then go into pistol rounds where I get a relatively lucky kill on that breach. And then because my team's not calming, a very horrible thing happens where the Fade sneaks up behind us, and it's 3-2, and she just knifes our whole team. Because I didn't hear the knife happen, and I didn't see the kill thing happen at the top either, and that was extremely mental destroying. We then get to see some more questionable decision blanking by me, not placing my teleporter down, seeing this smoke fall, and deciding to go look on the other side, and of course, there's 2 people. Reviewing the rest of these 2 VODs, I can see that my problem is my gunfight hygiene just was horrible today. After the first couple, my death matches, it was good. And then after that, the first 3 rounds of the game, it just downhill. It makes me almost think that I should review my VODs at least quickly after each game. Because I feel like if I watched this back, I would have been like, okay, I need to go run some death matches, or do something to reset where my headspace is. And then it would probably allow me to be more successful, because there's no way I can even win games or have productive practice when I'm playing like this. So we'll see what I decide to do in the future. We lost both of our games today and ended up getting demoted to Bronze 3, which, is fine. and probably is definitely deserves to happen based on how my gunfight hygiene was looking today. So I need to figure out a way to like focus up in the games because it's ridiculous. My crosshair positioning, my gunfight hygiene just went down the drain. We ended up clutching up two PRs in our aim training today, which is good to see the improvements there. And overall, I feel like my gunfight hygiene was good in my death matches, so I have the ability to do it to win these fights. I just need to somehow transfer that mentality over into the actual games. It could also be a fact of I don't have very many actual ranked games played or like games unrated games played. I've mostly just played death matches. So I need to figure out how to like transfer my mindset over to that as well. See you tomorrow.